You see your name pop up on the bracket. It doesn't really matter where or when, right? You're just ready to go play.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially in the situation we were in last week, we didn't know if we're going to get our name called. So just the fact that we, saw our name on the board was really, really happy for us, and we're ready to go. So
yeah, it's not very often around here that there's concern late in the season about that.
Right.
What flipped for you guys, and how much pride is there in the fact that you continued this streak?
I mean, there's a lot of pride. I know a lot of the guys here were really down after that loss against Kentucky, and we just came back on that Sunday and we got the bats going. We got a really good start from our pitching, and we kind of carried that into the tournament. That's kind of what flipped for us. But again, we got a lot of guys that want to win and don't want to go home. So.
Tim did say off of that game that he felt like that was the low point when the
Right.
fireworks were going off and all that. What was it about this group that allowed you to reset the next morning and then continue it in it?
I think we just have good leadership. We got a lot of older guys that have a lot of experience. Alan was talking earlier, but a lot of guys just know what to do in that situation. We kind of just rely on ourselves versus trying to blocking everything out. And like Corp said, those fireworks, I mean, they were going off like it was Disneyland. So it was definitely a low point for us. But to come back and win that next day was huge for us. So.
Cal, what's been the secret to your offensive surge lately?
I'm just keeping my head down and working. We got a lot of guys that are playing really well, and we want to keep that rolling. And a lot of people say it's good to get hot towards the end of the season, so kind of ride that wave as a team, and going to Clemson with the bats kind of hot. So.
How do you stay loose, like Alan said, when you're playing in must-win games, essentially, to get into the postseason?
Right. I mean, I feel like must-win games are the best. I feel like that's what brings out the most competitive fibers out of all of us. Like I said, no one wants to go home, so if it's a must-win game, everyone's playing their hardest. We got guys in the dugout, cheering their hardest. So that's what really brings out the best in us, and we have a lot of fun in those situations.
How does that mentality then aid you in where you're going now?
Mentality is carried. It's the same mentality. I mean, again, it's win or go home, and we're just going to take it one at a time. We got Coastal Carolina first, so we're worried about them and them only. Without beating them, we can't really play the next game. So.
It felt like the lineup switched a lot during the year. It felt like you finally found some continuity. I think you played the same spot, hit in the same spot for a while. How much did that help you? How much did that help the team to kind of know what was coming every day you got to the park?
Yeah, I mean, the lineup, is something as players we can't control, and so we just go there and get ready, prepare the same way every day, whether you're playing or not, and you don't know if you're playing until a couple hours before the game. And so, the night before, the morning of, you just got to prepare it and just, do your best. If you're in there, you're in there for a reason. If you're not, then you just got to cheer on your teammates. So.
Everybody good?
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, guys.